Guys, welcome to today's review. We have nothing else but the 2024 GLE53 in pearl black. Let's get it. So here we are. To my right is none other than the 2024 GLE53 AMG in pearl black. To my left and to my right, we have a 2020 and a 2021 model, just for some aesthetic comparison. Now, just a little bit about the GLE. Now, as you can observe the aesthetics of this mid-size SUV, this is an upgraded and it's an uplifted SUV with coupe-like aesthetics. Now, this is a 4-door, 5-passenger wagon, and the introduction of the GLE, which started circa 2016, offers MB aesthetics lovers and also MB performance lovers the opportunity to drive a 4-door coupe with SUV off-road potential. So here we are at the front grille of this GLE53, and if we just look at the headlights, you have these beautifully long sliced daylight running lights and the full beam headlights there. Slightly larger than previous models, but again as attractive as all the other previous models. You have these nice aggressive looking spoilers. You have this very open and accommodating grille, which allows lots of cool air into the engine cabin to keep this turbocharged 3-liter inline 6 engine nice and cool. Nice little chrome detailing on the bumper. You also have more air spaces for air intake all the way along the lower parts of the bumper. And really, with the tonality of colors of pearl black, you've got nice stainless steel inlays, beautiful Mercedes-Benz badge, and of course the AMG badge on the bonnet as well. A very attractive looking SUV. So here we are, we've popped the hood, and in this behemoth we have a turbocharged 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine producing 440 horsepower and circa 413 pounds-feet of torque. Now, this is a turbocharged engine. It's a V6, but it's going to produce lots and lots of power, giving you roughly 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. You're doing a quarter mile in about 13 seconds, coming in at about 107 miles an hour with a terminal velocity of 130 miles an hour. It would also interest you to know that this engine is also supported by a 48-volt electrical system. Now, some of the new features for the 2024 GLE53 include voice auto command, which we will discuss when we get into the interior. You also have a new steering wheel and some other aesthetic adjustments, which we will review when we get into the car. So for the time being, we're gonna just pay attention to the aesthetics and the shape and feel of this SUV with a coupe-like aesthetic detailing. Now, if you just look at the lines and shapes running from the front to the back, this is a coupe with SUV potential. You have lots of chrome detailing in and around the passenger doors. 22-inch Continental tires. These are near racing standard, and of course, with the huge size of alloys, these also have a low profile, which are great for speed and handling. Really tough stuff, if you could feel that. You have very neat sand protectors, again, to keep the aesthetics of the vehicle as neat as possible, even if you're driving in rougher areas. Turbo-4matic battery. You also have nice chrome detailing and these beautiful trafficators, which will look very nice when you're turning left or right. Nice chrome detailing on the doors. There we go. Again, nice tonality with the black. you have just a little bit of a gape, not quite a side sweep, but just a little bit of a gape. There's some concavity here, again, adding to the aesthetics. We have a black optic feel moonroof. Again, when you're in this car with the ambient lights on the interior and you can enjoy opening the roof, again, a very, very nice effect for the end user. So we're gonna just take you through the rear of this vehicle. So here we are at the rear of our 2024 GLE53 AMG. New to the 2024 is a slightly larger shape of the rear brake lights. Now you can see we can enjoy the different shades of red, you know, running from a scarlet red to a brighter red and a deeper red. So we can enjoy the different shades of red and almost a near pink as the colors seem to merge with one another. Now, if you can see the tail off here, you can see that there's concavity that runs from the upper layer to the next and then the next, and then you also have some spoiler detailing and some rear light trafficators, so the other drivers behind this vehicle are aware of its position in traffic. GLE53 AMG battery as well. A very, very attractive looking rear wingtip, if we may. And then you also have your rear brake light as well. Fully blacked out rear mirror, again, keeping your property within the vehicle nice and safe. And with just a single touch of the button, we have a very, very accommodating boot space opened today. So we have some additional foot mats. You also have some additional cargo area here and easily enough space to have 2 to 3 large cases and some smaller bags. So before we dive into the review of the interior of this SUV, we're going to quickly talk about the aesthetic detailing of the interior. Now, there's really quite a blend of shades of different colors. I mean, this is a very, very mature red that's almost blending into a different color. You have red stitching running through all of this off leather finishing, beautiful Burmester speakers. You've got all your seat adjustments and controls at the touch of your fingertips. AMG battery on your side sweeps, nothing less. So here we are looking at the interior of our 2024 GLE53 AMG. Now, some slightly new features to the 2024 model. You have an amended and improved steering wheel. Now, this is all wrapped up because this is a brand new vehicle, barely 67 miles on the odometer. So you have a very, very engaging and sporting steering wheel. You have concavity in certain places, and you also have added thickness and padding to aid with grip. Paddle shifters. You also have your gear auxiliary here. You have your digital gauge cluster right ahead of you, telling you speed, distance traveled, and also other information about engine performance. Center horn, beautiful Mercedes-Benz battery here. You also have some AMG battery here and this beautiful chrome inlay as well. Now, moving over to the infotainment screen, you have an infotainment screen that is circa about 12.3 inches. If we just go home again, you can easily navigate either with your hands or with your central controls. We can also look at some performance statistics, the engine, for example. Right, so no information just yet. The car is presently off, but again, as always is expected with MB, pretty user-friendly interface. So we have beautiful stitching running in and around our center controls, these beautiful air vents, lots of stainless steel and off chrome finishing. Now, as we know, this is a sporty SUV doing 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds. So in order to keep up with the image that is required of such a vehicle, Mercedes have been kind enough to offer us a very racing-like interior. I mean, just look at these seats. Full premium leather stitching. You have perforated leather all the way running down your back and under your thighs, allowing for ventilated and cooled seats. You have these padded areas of additional leather in and around your waist and also your thighs, such that the seats can keep you in position. Okay, so as we discussed on the exterior of the vehicle about the ambient lighting, just look at this beautiful mint green ambient lighting that's showing up on either side of the center console. Really beautiful touch. Again, you can also see shades of green running all around the vehicle. If we go into our Mercedes-Benz interface, we will be able to change the color of those ambient lights. And again, an additional addition to the 2024 model is voice over command. So simply by using the two words, "Hey Mercedes," you can instruct the interface to direct you to music or maps or whichever other function that's available on the software. We also have our RPMs, right? Going all the way from 0 up to 8,000 per minute. We have total current distance traveled, 79 miles, 67.6 most recently. This is a brand new vehicle, so near zero mileage. Unfortunately, this does bring us to the end of today's review of the 2024 GLE53 AMG in Pearl Black. So if you're in the market for a four-door coupe in an SUV structure with lots of off-road potential, beautiful aerodynamics, lots of high-end Mercedes-Benz finishing, and this new Mercedes-Benz software interface that offers you voice over command, this is the performance SUV for you. With 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, with lots of looks and turning heads wherever you go, this is the ideal hotshot car for Mercedes-Benz SUV lovers. Thank you for listening. This review was brought to you by Mayfair Autos. Thank you.